Austin. Today I am Wheeling, West Virginia. I'm at the Mount Wood Overlook, and while this place has a really great view and you can see Ohio from here, the reason I'm actually here is because of this, the Mount Wood Castle. So this is actually my first time here. I just drove about 2 hours to get here, and I don't know a lot about the place, but what I could find online was that people believe that it was going to be built by a rich person as a home, and it was abandoned at some point. And I could see that, but I also couldn't, because this is designed a little bit weird, but I'll explain that more as I go inside. So first of all, the parking lot is up at the top, and you can get into it from the top, but there's also this path that goes down, and we're actually going to start at the bottom. So if you'll notice, they have these little divots here, but there's nothing, like no windows or anything. And we got a pipe down there. There's actually a giant slab of of stone down there that I'm sure is part of this. I don't think it covered that though, because it is a bit bigger than that and a bit of a different shape. And there is a path off to the side, but it doesn't lead to anything fun. As you can see, as you can see down here, there's a bunch of trash. And as you actually can't see through the camera, there are a bunch of broken beer bottles, glass bottles. This place is probably used a lot for partying, and it's obviously very graffitied. But if we go inside to what can be considered the lower level, we have a nice staircase that kind of spirals up to the top. We got these windows that offer a pretty nice view, and I'll show the view when I get to the top. And we got some windows that are going up as well. We have this one, which it goes up to my shin, kinda. So I don't know who that's meant for. So then, now we're at the top, and you can see out the windows, you can see the bridge. There's a building down below with like a golden cap on it, which is actually pretty cool looking. Like I said, we got the windows. This side looks more like an industrial park, so it's not that exciting. And as you'll notice, there's a ton of graffiti all over the place here. Some of it's pretty decent, and some of it, I just have no idea what it's meant to be. Then going over here, we have another window. Just gonna look at the view out here. It's pretty nice. I mean, the trees are blocking the way, but... So one of the reasons I don't think that this was going to be a house is because of these stairs. I mean, we already have the spiral type staircase that goes up, and then we have more sets of stairs. I feel like if this were a house, they would have just built the spiral staircase up to the point where it would have been level. But again, I could be completely wrong because I don't know the history of this place that well. So walking up both flights of stairs, you got some more window type things. Again, they're very low, so I don't really know who they're meant for. You'd have to be a child, really. And then once we get to the top, which is where the parking lot is, you can see we just got this nice flat area with some lake parts left by. Yeah, and you have this area where there's still grass for some reason. And as you can see with how the concrete is, this area was planned. So if we go up here, on this side, which would actually be the closest thing to a house, I think, you can go over here onto this thing. It reminds me of the top of a castle, which is why they call this Mount Wood Castle. You can get a nice view. You can see Wheeling. Over there you can see Ohio. I'm not sure if you can see the casinos from here because I'm not sure where they are at all. So if you turn this way, another reason I don't think this was a house at any point is because there's a ramp here and a very unnecessary step, which I feel like they would have planned for. So then you walk up here, and there's actually there's a wall down here. And if you were to go up to the side path that I showed you, it does kind of lead to this wall right here. So now that's the castle, and that's really all I know about the castle. But actually across the street from the castle is Mount Wood Cemetery. Now I won't be going over there because I particularly don't like cemeteries, and I don't like recording in them unless they have some historical significance, like the Ridges Cemetery did. And while it's definitely an old cemetery, and I can tell by looking at it, I don't know any of its history or legends or anything. Now, one of the things I really like about this place is that, it's an old castle-like structure sitting on top of a hill. It's cracking, it's vandalized. People party here all the time, obviously. But it's actually a park. It's an overlook park. And the castle is land that you're allowed on until 10 p.m. at night, which is kind of insane, because if this were Ohio or most other states, this would probably have no trespassing signs all over it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed coming here. If you want to come here, since it is a public area, just look up Mount Wood Overlook. You can also look up Mount Wood Castle and Cemetery, and you'll find it. It is kind of a steep hill to get up on the way here. I'm pretty sure you have to use lower gear when you're going back down it, but I'm not sure yet. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe for more. I've been making a few videos during my spring break, but it's almost over. So when they all come out, hopefully you'll like them. Thanks for watching.